Hart cutting through, wide open, left hand, nice finish.
Moving without the basketball, be opportunistic, gets himself an easy layup.
And then Ward just lost it out of bounds at the other end. Turnover number 13 for Western Michigan.
Demetrius Ward has really struggled tonight, coming in as their second leading scorer, but tonight he is 0 for 5 from the field. Had a number of turnovers similar to that tonight. Not what Western Michigan needs from their second leading scorer if they're going to have a chance to win this game tonight.
Yeah, that's 4 turnovers for Ward. And traditionally it's been a really solid guard for them, but this year it's just been really careless with the basketball. And you're seeing here tonight what it does to his ball club. Really hurts him.
Carter earning a trip back to the free throw line. More on Ward, averaging almost 14 points a game, yet to score a point in this game. He's 0 for 5 from the floor, 0 for 4 from behind 3.
Which is impressive for Gonzaga defensively at that two-guard position, because if you look at the numbers as well as size and stats, as you would think that Demetrius Ward would have that advantage tonight. But Marquise Carter, Gary Bell have done a very good job of keeping him out of his comfort zone.
Carter missing the first one, his first miss.
You know, what I think Gonzaga has on that perimeter, it's not a high-level defensive group. You don't have great quickness or great size, but what you have is a group of players that are all solid defensively. I think they all understand what you're trying to do for the most part. Collectively, individually, they give you effort, and more often than not, that's going to help you be solid defensively, even if you don't have some of that quickness on that perimeter.
I do know it was a point of concern for Mark Few coming into the season. They've worked really hard on it. So defensively, the team may be pretty good. Individually, maybe that's...
Yeah, but if you can be good collectively, and then you're getting a guy like Eddie after his suspension from NCAA after 8 games, it's only going to bolster you even more on that perimeter.
Nice strong move by Douglas inside, 10-point game.
The thing is defensively, especially on the perimeter, the higher level of basketball you get to, the less likely you're going to be able to stop a guy defensively one-on-one. That's where you're going to start needing help team defensive-wise, and you're going to have to be able to help your teammates as well.
Harris lost the handle on that going up. 15:43 to play. Gonzaga leading Western Michigan by 10. 15:42 to play. Gonzaga up by 10. Western Michigan basketball. It's Mike Douglas, guarded by David Stockton. Mrs. Brown had a couple of threes in that first half for the Broncos, and he just turned it over.
Well, you look at this lead slowly starting to build back up for GU, plus 10. And offensively, you look at the struggles for a guy like Pangos and Elias with that foul trouble. Really haven't gotten much, only 2 points between those guys. Gary Bell's done an excellent job defensively with only 3 points. Dower, Stockton, and Hart all with 21 points, or combined have 21 points coming into tonight, averaging a little over 7. So you've gotten a big boost from some other guys, and as a result, you're up.
14 turnovers now by Western Michigan. Here's Dower. Left hand, long. Boy, you see the hands there by Stainbrook, able to grab that ball out of the air.
Well, he's a big body. He's got great size. He knows how to use his strength. And so he's really kept Sam, in particular, out of his comfort spots.
Harris picking up his 3rd personal foul there. That one looked a bit sketchy. Whittington at the free throw line.
Stainbrook's also done a nice job with Rob. I mean, Rob has had the most success of anybody up front with 9 points, but only shooting 4 of 10 from the field, and hadn't gotten to the rim a lot. It's been a lot of turnarounds, some jump hooks. He's accustomed to getting a few looks per game where he can drop step, get himself right to the rim for a dunk or a layup. And with a guy like Stainbrook with that kind of size, I mean, not the most gifted athlete, he can still, pose some problems for a guy like Rob around the rim.
You look at Rob, the first 3 games, he has put immense foul pressure on other teams' bigs. You look right now, Stainbrook, he does have 3 fouls, but he hasn't gotten to the free throw line consistently from Seals and getting into the bonus early and double bonus extremely early.
I should clear this up. Stainbrook, of course, grabbed the rebound out of the air, but that ball was well behind his head, and it was a pretty amazing snag.
Great hands. I tell you what, it's hard to teach that in bigs. You either have it or you don't.
Sacre replacing Harris. Rob's got the ball now. Spin, left hand, good. I tell you, when he looks like that, he looks like the next level player to me.
Well, if he can score over either shoulder, just a basic jump hook, he's got a decent turnaround to either shoulder, and you saw it right there. That's good touch with contact.
And a travel, another turnover.
I agree. If Rob can do that consistently, he is going to get a very long look at that next level. And some of the things that are going to endear him to potential NBA scouts is the fact that he is a great defender, especially in the pick and roll situations. Because you look at an NBA game, almost every possession comes down to pick and rolls.
And Dan, you played in that league. When a player's on the fence, yay, nay, as Dower lines up the jump shot, that one rolled out. Look at that rebound by Mike Hart. If you're a good team guy, can that get you over the edge? And we know Rob is that.
A lot of times, yes. I think he's got a lot more positives than negatives if he is on the fence.
Now with the ball. Again, left hand, and he gets the roll.
Tell you what, he does that, he definitely will be playing next year collecting a check of some sort. That is a great left-hand finish. I've seen a lot of improvement from him from game 1 that we did against Carroll College to tonight's game.
Dan Dickow becoming a fan, Richard. That's what I'm hearing.
Slowly but surely. We're converting them. I should say Rob's converting them over.
I love the game being played with the point guards having the ball in their hands. But at times, if you've got a strength inside that you need to take advantage, slightly change that philosophy. I'm not saying completely, but slightly.
Ward got inside, missed another one. Whittington with the rebound. Put back. That's no good. Dower the rebound. Here's Carter. With Brown back. No call, out of bounds. Gonzaga basketball.
Like a good no call from my angle. A lot of ball there. Some contact after the defender came down and stopped the basketball. But
a lot of ball. Yes, but what I like, Marquise Carter right there attacking the rim. Couple games ago, he had a couple opportunities where he didn't fully drive through to the basket in transition like that. I like the aggressiveness of that play.
I think you got to blow the whistle on that.
Yeah, on a second look.
The player can't end up on the floor on a run out like that and not have a whistle. But what do I know? Here's Pankos. Just my opinion. And now here's Sacre on Stainbrook, backing him down again. Turnaround, good from the baseline.
It's going to work. Block. Put him on that block every possession down until Stainbrook can get a stop.
Pangos. An easy one. Timeout, Western Michigan.
More than anything, it's been the turnovers for Western Michigan. Hey, look at that total, 16 turnovers. Rob Sacre has gotten things done. A nice little turnaround. He's done an excellent job getting position. One dribble moves, no help. And you do that defensively, he's going to have a field day, and you've seen it here off a great feed from his teammates. Makes himself available and goes right into his moves with a lot more confidence, a lot more efficient with his movement than we maybe seen the first couple games of the season. And when he plays that way, he's an awfully tough load to deal with inside, particularly when you want to go one-on-one with him. Western Michigan still has refused to send anybody down to try to get the ball out of his hands.
Well, the one that time they did it on the block nearest to us here, far side from the GU bench. The double team started to come, but it didn't fully commit. Therefore, Rob read it, and he just kept on with his move and finished it nicely with a left-hand hook in the middle.
And good recognition. Stainbrook's a big-bodied kid, but can't do anything as far as blocking shots. So there's no reason to alter your shot. Get into your move, explode, and shoot it the first time. No reason to ball fake or feel like you're going to get your shot blocked or altered at all.
Ritchie on the floor, number 22, Austin Ritchie for Western Michigan. Here's Whitfield. Sacre pokes it away. 15 on the shot clock. He poked it away again, and Sacre picks up his third personal foul.
We talk about understanding a scouting report. Robert did a great job climbing up into him defensively, but he got too active, and he started forcing him to where there was only one help. Force him into your full help side.
11:58 to play. Gonzaga's lead is scoring. The freshman Pangos with a steal and the easy one. Gonzaga really creating turnovers. We'll be right back. And here's the answer to tonight's Arby's trivia question. Who led the Zags in scoring the last time they faced an opponent from the Mid-American Conference? It was Akron in the NC2A tournament. And the answer is number 2, Josh Heitfeld. Try Arby's new Ultimate Angus Phillies today. Angus beef the way it was meant to be. Slow roasted, freshly sliced, and topped with classic Philly ingredients. Arby's, it's good mood food. 22 points, 8 rebounds against Akron. Josh Heitfeld.
He had 25 points the other night for KK Zagreb in the EuroLeague game against Bros Baskets from Bamberg, Germany. So he's having a successful year over there right now playing in Europe.
It's amazing to me that you know that.
Well, I played for Bamberg, Germany, when I went over there a couple years back, so I still follow that team a little bit.
Gotcha.
But basketball is basketball. I love it. I follow it at all levels.
Steinbreck finds Brown, who missed the 3. Here's Pangos with Bell and Hart, Dower and Sacre. Oh, turned down Sacre, tried to go to Dower, who had 2 Broncos on him.
Just a tough angle.
Ward into the paint, count the bucket, chance for 3. So Ward's first field goal comes at the 11-17 mark of the second half, and he's got a shot at 3.
Just tough luck on both ends. Mike trying to deliver the ball inside, and not great spacing offensively. Both Rob and Sam kind of posting up right next to each other. You have to have some recognition as a big. One guy's got to clear out of that lane, and then defensively, nice effort getting back. Don't have the replay quite yet, but it looked like he was there in time, but again, may have just been inside that half circle. It's often tough here at the Spokane Arena to see where that is. It's not as clearly defined as you'd see on, say, a school's home campus where they play there every day.
Mike Hart picks up his 3rd personal foul. He's to the bench. Marquise Carter back in. And Ward converts the 3-point play. His first points of this game. 1 of 7 shooting, 4 rebounds. Carter cutting through. He wanted the ball.
Gee, running some flex right now.
Yeah, the flex is back in it, huh?
That was a staple of Gonzaga offense about 10 years ago.
And he won a lot of big games running that offense, and Coach Free last couple of years has brought it back, not exclusively, but they have a couple sets that end up in that flex action. It's tough for teams to guard that constant screening, both near the ball and away from the basketball. And you end up getting a lot of open jump shots based off those down screens in that offense.
Leonard Whitfield called for his 4th personal foul, so he's out of the game.
As a guard in flex offense, if you're willing to set a great screen, you are going to get open. And that's one thing that Gonzaga and this staff really stresses, I'm sure, with this group that they have.
How were you at setting the screen, Dan?
I would say I was well above average.
Bill shot way off. Zachary had the rebound, and he's fouled inside.
That's something that you learn, is that if you want shots, you go out and set a great screen, create a problem for the opponent, you're going to be the one to get open.
Best way to get open is setting a good screen. There's no doubt about it. You learn that at a young age. Good coaching will tell you that, and particularly for bigs. If I set a great ball screen on a guard who knows how to play, and I roll hard and make myself available, 9 times out of 10, I got the better shot because the defense is going to focus in on that ball handler, and you're going to end up open.
That foul called on Douglas. His 2nd, team's 6th foul. 1 more. Gonzaga's into the bonus. And the lead from Pangos to Dower in the flush.
Great curl, get into the paint, drop it off for Sam Dower.
Ward in transition. That shot's off. Tipped back by Brown. Grabbed by Whittington. Knocked out of bounds by Carter. But a foul called on Marquise Carter, his first.
Well, miscommunication defensively, getting back off that easy finish inside for Sam. GU on a make right now is trying to get back into a 2-3 zone. Some miscommunication. Let's take a look. Dan mentioned that curl. And that entire time, Kevin is looking to see if he can feed somebody near that rim, and Sam makes himself available. Just a heads-up play. It's about the easiest 2 Sam's going to get tonight, courtesy of Pangos, off a great read and a solid down screen from Rob.
You talk about great read. The read comes. Rob sets a down screen for Kevin Pangos. He feels his defender trailing him on his back. Curl that screen, catch it, 1 dribble. Sam's man now helps, dump it off. Sam does a great job making himself available.
Demetrius Ward out of the game for Western Michigan, replaced by Nate Hutchinson. Shane Whittington at the free throw line. 6'10", 220 out of Paw Paw, Michigan. Picks up his third and fourth points of the game.